The dirty war escalates. Ukraine, facing decisive conventional defeat, is shifting to asymmetric measure, termed its dirty war by the Washington Post. This strategy involved sabotage and attacks deep inside Russia, marks a dangerous escalation. My deep concern is mounting evidence suggesting British involvement in this operation, a belief held strongly by Russian officials, foreshadowing severe consequences. Direct strikes and diplomatic line blurred. Russia has already retaliated, striking a British visa center in Kyiv, while likely not protecting diplomatic property under the Vienna Convention, avoiding a major legal breach. This attack on UK government facilities remains a significant escalation. It follows other Russian actions targeting British interests, like closing the British consul in Russia, accused of being an intelligence front. This signals Moscow's intent to curtail UK influence, Lavrov's blunt accusation, and security crackdown. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov explicitly accused Britain. The British are involved 100% in supporting Ukrainian actions Russia deemed terrorist. This aligns with observable security tightening in Moscow and strict broader scrutiny for British citizens entering Russia. Justified state measures, but indicating heightened suspicion. Intelligence suggests all unofficial UK-Russia contacts are now under intense surveillance. Russia anticipates and adapts. Russia likely anticipated this asymmetric shift weeks ago, bolstering internal security before major attacks like the drone strikes on strategic bomber bases. While surprised by specific tactics, damage was limited, suggesting some preparedness. Lavrov emphasized mobilizing the FSB, Interior Ministry, National Guard, and public vigilance to counter the heightened terrorists, confirming a proactive counterterrorism posture is now active. Ukraine's desperate gamble and Western complicity. Ukraine's turn to sabotage. Ukraine's desperate gamble and Western complexity. Ukraine's turn to sabotage and terrorism stems from battlefield losses and a refusal to negotiate realistically. This strategy, greenlit in reported U.S.-Ukraine meetings last year, is a catastrophic mistake. Russia possesses vastly superior asymmetric abilities, and history, like the Chechen Wars, shows such tactics ultimately alienate populations and lead to harsher defeats. Western powers, especially Britain, risk favor, morale, political, and strategic costs by enabling this dirty war. Stalled diplomacy and Western delusion peace talks are paralyzed. Ukrainian negotiators, unlike Russians, arriving in military uniform, appear exhausted, but under strict control from Kyiv. Unwillingly unable to make concessions, NATO Secretary-General Stoltenberg's insults toward Russian negotiator Minsky and fantastical scenarios of Russian invasions of the Baltics are counterproductive diversions. They ignore the shocking reality. Russia outproduced the collective West in military hardware while maintaining a far less militarized economy. Defense spending 6% GDP versus West scrambling to convert civilian industry. The Looming Reckoning. The West underestimated Russia. A sleeping bear, now wide awake and winning. Sanctions fail. Energy revenues are 20% of Russia's budget, not half. Its economy grows, and its military output dwarfs NATO's. Crucially, the U.S. shows signs of disengaging. Aid cuts planned for 2026, and pursuing bilateral talks with Moscow in Russia. Europe, paralyzed by Russophobia and refusing direct diplomacy with Putin, watch helplessly as Ukraine collapses militarily and its dirty war fires spectacularly. The only sane path, urgent, serious negotiation, is being ignored, leading towards a dark and uncontrollable escalation. That's it for me for today. Stay tuned for more upcoming breaking news, deep analysis, and essential updates you won't find anywhere else. Don't get left in the dark. Hit subscribe now and smash that notification bell to be the first to know when major events unfold. Essential viewing is just one click away. More from me soon, and have a nice day.